Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome to the penultimate episode of this series. It's been a wild ride, but it is almost time to end up the series. Because basically after this it's just mastering to go, and then that's it. Track is finitoed. So what is this episode all about? Well, it's the tweaks episode I've been promising for a while. In previous videos, some specific parts working on the track, I was like, yeah, I'll just save it for the tweaks episode. Well, this is the tweaks episode. You know, it's all the tweaks and it's the final mix, and it's just getting this track ready for mastering essentially. So yeah, let's get into it. I would play the track, but you guys are probably familiar with it by now, so I'll just be like, yo, we're gonna be listening to it anyway, so it's all good. First things first, I've probably got a heap of channels that are just not doing anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete them.
A few moments later.
Why did it crash? Alright, we back in business.
12 seconds later.
No! Fuck's sake. Don't crash. Yeah! Alright, we're back in business. I definitely want to change the kick drum. I want to do a couple of suggestions that you guys suggested. Maybe a couple of other mixing things, tidy up the sub. And yeah, any tweaks along the way that needs to be done, and should be all good. Alright, yeah, that kick drum is just not flumey enough, I've decided. Maybe this one is. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that one. And we're gonna have to replace. Or we switch the channels around, so this is the main one and this is kind of the backing one that helps accentuate the drum hits. Could be a good idea. Could being the keyword. Hopefully it is. Alright, how am I going to do this? Move down. Delete that. The sidechain's not as intense because the tail of the kick isn't as long, so. All right. I definitely want to work on that. That is just really anticlimactic. It's time to bust out the wave shaper. That was meant to be more epic. Yeah, there we go. High pass up. It's almost there, guys. It's just getting quieter. That's not good. Oh dear. That's just not good enough. There we go. I don't know, not working, but then again, what we have now isn't working either, so I don't know. Alright, we're getting there, I'm happy with that. Extend the right. But for the last 2 beats, we pitched that shit up even more. Oh, another thing. I forgot to move the panning across, or the automation didn't cross, or something like that. So it's just in the left, and it's like, kind of want it to pan. Another thing which was brought up by you guys was this part, which might not be in key / or in tune. So yeah, we're gonna fix that, because I think you could be right actually, just listening back to it. Alright, we're definitely out of tune, 18 cents. Let's just have this for reference. Right, we'll draw this alongside the actual ting. Wait, what's tuner saying? Okay, it's almost a C. Let's pitch it down a few cents. Was it 18? Alright, it's a perfect C now. Oh, we got to pitch that down as well. 18. Let's just do them all at once because that would make loads of sense, wouldn't it, Sam? Okay, that's definitely in D minor. Tis the question. C. Yeah, we got C. Then picked up some B sharp. B sharp. Have we got B flat? There is no B sharp. Oh my god, B flat then A. That's an A. Sweet. Okay. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah. It could be cheeky. We'll see if I'm into it in like 10 minutes time. Otherwise it might be a big mistake. Okay, I've decided also what I want to do as well is to make use of these return and send channels. I'm going to add another one, and this is going to be my best friend echo. Let's find something crazy. Oh, we can automate the shit out of that. That's going to be sick. Yeah, let's have it for the end as well. I'm just conscious it's getting really loud. The results are in, and Sam concludes it is fucking too loud. Now some of you might be wondering, why don't I just automate this since it's the volume and it would make more sense? But if we ever need to turn anything down specifically like that, it is easier just to have no automation there. Otherwise, if we did have automation there, it might disrupt it. So it's just a good idea to chuck in a utility, automate the gain down there, and yeah, that is the conclusion. You know what? It's not consistent enough. It's time to chuck an OTT on it. That should hopefully solve things. Alright, where's that snare? Didn't need to have that much low end slash body slash thump slash which isn't Flume. It's all about being Flume. Oh, that's solid. I see what you're doing there, resampled. Question is, would you like some echo? Subtle amounts of this fucking video is subtle, isn't it? Alright, we need another return to make memes out of. Not flanger, anything but flanger. Okay, we'll pick the flanger. What is the worst combination of effects you can possibly think of? That's right. Flanger, OTT, gate, because it's probably be too much. And then echo. Oh my god, this is going to be unpredictable as fuck. And then an amp to round it off. You know what? That's actually not that bad. Where's the drums? I'm not even joking, I actually think that sounds better. I was just pissing around and it actually sounds really good on the drums. So, moral of the story is, fuck around with effects? Question mark? I can't believe that actually worked. Does it sound good on the third drum? What about complete that kick? It's just a little bit wider and a little bit more flangy. I mean, who doesn't love that? It's just one of those things like you give your track to someone to listen to and then they pause it halfway through and it's like, is there no flanger in here? I almost need like the Top Gear Grand Tour intros that Jeremy Clarkson does. In this episode, we mix down the Flume track, Sam gets excited over the flanger, and we chuck a cowbell on everything. No, we won't. Honestly, I think I was mixing as I was going along, so there's not that much to do. To be honest, I probably need a break from listening to it so much, come back with a fresh set of ears, and then start mixing it again. Just random panning. Noise. Question, are the drums too loud for this bit? I want 7. Don't play like that, okay. Change out the snare. Secret strums. For all your drumming needs. For all your future bass inspired drumming needs. Yes. Is that too Jack Huey? That might be also too Jack Huey. We can shorten up the distance between the hit and the second hit. It might be slightly less Jack Huey and more Flume. No, it made it even more Jack Huey. Oh well, it's here to stay, just like that fucking Echo OTT chain. Which surprisingly worked, even though I was shit talking. More reverb. Alright, last drop, and then we're done. Forgot about that part completely. Does that sound different? Yeah, it sounds a little bit louder. That's beautiful. Yeah, high five yourself for putting a flanger, overdrive, OTT gate, echo. I forgot about the guitar cat and an EQ. Well, I learned something today. Still can't get over that. Can't believe it worked, and it sounds decent. Anyway, that is the Tweaks episode all done and dusted. Hopefully it was an entertaining one. I had heaps of fun here, and I think you all know why. Yeah, next episode coming up will of course be the mastering one. I might even try some wacky ideas on that one as well. And yeah, we'll be doing it with Ozone, the go-to mastering plugin, I guess. And I don't know, maybe in a few weeks time we might do like a specific Ableton stock plugin mastering episode for this track. We are gonna play this tune out for the second to last time. Last time will be in the next episode, mastering, coming soon. So yeah, leave a like if you did enjoy. Otherwise, what did I say? Otherwise, I don't know. Well, if you enjoyed it, you might as well like it. And yeah, you guys have been the best. Anyway, here's the track, almost done, mastering to go. Sick.